All right, so we're back. I got a crazy mess in here. Now, I was looking up online yesterday on the AC stuff because I gotta figure that out. So either I'm gonna order a kit from somebody or we're gonna make it ourselves. We'll see what happens. So you got the two radiator fans. This one goes to the little canister thing. I forget what this thing is called, but the dryer, is this the dryer? I don't know if it is. I'm not quite sure where we're gonna put this. We might have to put it on this side probably. As far as like the wiring and stuff, I'll keep it pretty simple. The wire that's here on the compressor is a single wire, right? From looking online, the bigger one out of the three, that's the one you're gonna need. You're gonna take these two and splice them together. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a actual connector off of the RSX, and then we'll be able to plug them in. This is one of those things that we have to just figure out as we go. So hopefully that explained that for you guys. Oh yeah, we did get the charge harness done as well. So that's looking pretty good. To me it is. I got it routed through here, heading this way, away from the belt and all that. So since we're in this area, we got the radiator, right? We got the top hose done. So we got these connections here. Like, I don't know what cars these are made for, or if we were supposed to buy like connectors from them. I don't know. I kind of figured that was gonna happen. So I was one step ahead of them, and I'll bring you guys over here. We have the old fans, and we're gonna reuse these connectors, and then we should be all set. I believe it's the same, black and blue. You got your black and you got your blue. Black to black, blue to blue. So I'm gonna go ahead, cut these off, solder them, and then we can move on. Ow. Let me put this up here. So yeah, that's all loomed up, and then there's this side, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. Trying to knock out all these little things that we have to get done so that we can move forward. All right, so we can go ahead and grab this. We've got to really clean this out, so we'll see if there's some air left in here. There probably isn't, or this might be unplugged. Let's see here. We definitely got a lot of shavings in there, so we'll go ahead and blow everything. So I think that's pretty good. I was gonna wet it and stuff and like wash it, but I think that'll make the shavings like stick on there. You know, it's probably not the best idea. Yeah, that's pretty clean in there. I'm happy with it. Remove this. We need one more thing. Hold up. We need 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7. We need the gasket, and I think it's over here. It's right here. And nothing special for this gasket. I could have got the hybrid racing one or the Honda one, but I got a cheap eBay one on my car as well, and I've never had issues. Make sure everything lines up, all the holes are good. Let's just try it, see how it turns out. One at a time. Some goes bottom. Yeah, it's like a 13. I got them all on there pretty good. I'm just gonna hit it with a ratchet real quick. These I'm gonna hit it with this. Good enough. Good enough. Extensions. This. All right. So that's all set. We're pretty good there. Clearance here is pretty good, and it's all painted up, and we got a little bit of touch-up paint on here. I want that on there. So I think we can go ahead and land a brake booster, which is this one here. Crazy long. Say that's long enough there. We'll cut it right around here. Go ahead and put these on. So then I got this. You can get these on Amazon, just hose clamps. Slide that on there. We'll kind of aim this in a way that we can get to it later on if we had to. I think maybe this way. We'll try that. All right, that ain't going nowhere. So I think we're all set there. I'm happy with that. Let's figure out the fuel. I think we can get started on that. So let's get the fuel rail I think that's another thing we can do. Oh, we have to cap this off as well. I gotta find the hose for this. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's right here. So this right here should work, honestly. So let's get that on there. So I got a bunch of these. So we'll throw a cap on here. I got this at O'Reilly's because I knew we were gonna be doing this. Go ahead and clamp that on. So we need this off of here. Should be good. I don't think it's ripped or anything. Damn, it is. Gee. Gee. See if this is actually gonna work anyways. And yeah, it should work, yeah. All right, so I need one of these. If anybody has one, I'd take it. We got this radium fuel rail, and then I think the rest of it is over here that we need. Go ahead and bring that over there, figure out what we're gonna do. I do want to run the gauge in the center, so we got to figure out how we're gonna make that work, and then also what side we're gonna feed it from. All right, so fuel rail, let's see what we got here. I think the first thing we should do is stick this over here next to the other ones. I had more stickers, yo, like I had a pile of them. I'm adding stickers now as I get them. I had a bunch before and I've pretty much lost them all because I didn't have anywhere to stick them, and I just got this. So all right, so fuel rail, we got the hardware right there. For the spacers underneath, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need the OEM ones. So I got 2 caps here. I had to get these, source these out somewhere else because Radium wanted too much for theirs. It was like 20 each, and I got these for like, I don't know, $5 each. And I believe these are all 8 AN. So if you guys are looking for plugs or whatever, 8 AN. Put this on here. I know we're not gonna be using this side, so that one can get plugged up. And I think we're gonna feed from this end and put the gauge over here, just like on my RSX. So we got the gauge. Really nice gauge, by the way. I think it's really nice. I like it. More stickers. This right here is like a quick disconnect for like fuel. It was not cheap. You guys can look it up and stuff. It's not cheap. Like, it's probably the stupidest thing to buy, but I wanted to try it because when you're modifying your car throughout the years, this is probably one of the main things you're constantly taking off, and then you have fuel everywhere. So the fact that you have a quick disconnect and then not have fuel flying everywhere, I think that's pretty cool. 8 AN on this end, and then this is to 6 AN because that's our fuel line. But we got this here. It's gonna probably sit like that. And then this should disconnect like that. So, and yeah, should sit something like that, guys. This is the feed right here, this red one. So that red one's gonna go here, and the spacers should still be on the OEM one. Yeah, should be one there and one there. So I'm gonna go ahead, remove all the injectors, get the little spacers and all that, because I think we're gonna need those. Before we get started on that, I almost forgot, was this gauge right here. So I got a couple fittings here because I want to run it through the center. So we already know this is the 8 AN. Oh, this might be the one right here. I think it was this one. 90 to a 90. Can we do that? Something like that. I think that's too many fittings. It's gonna be retarded. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's move forward. All right, so this one came out as 1. These just popped off. I think they're stuck in there. All right, so I got all 3 of them out, but we got another problem, and I had the same issue on my RSX. This is why I know about this. This right here cracked. I don't know if you guys can see it, but these are only here to like protect this, I guess, like the injector, like the tips. It happened to my RSX. I put it back on, never had an issue. I might place an order just to get some though, just in case it does leak or something. I want to have them, so I'll just plan ahead, but these are little things I'll keep in the back of my mind, you know. All right, so quick update on these injectors. One of the little caps fell off again. They don't look like they've ever been taken off the car, like ever. Also, I got these little spacer things. They come off the original, like the OEM one, and you'll basically run these under here. That's what I came up with right there at an angle, and it's like a 1/8 NPT, male, female, 2 of them together. I'll probably have to add some Teflon. So I should be able to run the fuel gauge by Radium right in the middle. I think we can go ahead and check fitment, and then that way we can finalize like the fuel rail. We could do the fuel line, finalize that. This here, we gotta add some Teflon. So we gotta add some Teflon here, here, and here. Looking good, guys. Injectors are good, went in pretty smooth. After we cleaned them, took off all of that corrosion, I think they're good now, man. We're gonna maintain this car and make sure it doesn't get like that ever again. Let's tighten this up. I gotta get a new one of these because this isn't really doing a good job protecting the finish on this. All right, I think that's pretty good. This is that quick disconnect I told you guys about for fuel. I have yet to try this stuff, so see how it goes. Kind of just snaps in like that. Let me go ahead and grab the top hose and make sure we're gonna clear that. This one right here. So this was like this. I think we're good, guys. Shouldn't be an issue. Throttle cable is right over here. So that's kind of gonna go like that. So we're looking pretty good. I don't think it's looking too bad right now. Let me get the throttle body. All right, so we got the gasket here, just like that. Go ahead and throw this on there as well, something like that. Let's go ahead and throw the throttle cable on here, see for fitment. I think we're good there, guys. All right, now fuel line, we'll have to cut that little short. So let's pull this back. I'm gonna leave it a little long in case we do want to go center feed in the future. Right about here is pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely long enough. Go ahead and grab this. You guys already know how to do AN fittings. I don't have to show you guys. Y'all were probably making fun of me for having a vise on here, but yeah, I don't see y'all having a portable vise. Everyone's gonna start doing this now. Underneath. So I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Pretty nice. I centered the gauge pretty good. Capped that off back there. I do need one of these if you guys have one laying around. If anything, I'll find one. Yeah, not bad, guys. Show you guys under here. Brake booster. And then we got our fuel line running this way. We'll fix it up later on, but for now, it'll have to do. These brake lines, I might go ahead and maybe adjust these, maybe fix them up a little bit. Looking a little weird. I don't really like how it's sitting right now, but we'll deal with that some other time. That's something we could do just real quick, you know. So shout outs to Radium, really nice product. I like it. It looks good, and I think it's going to perform well. Their product seems to be on point. Even their packaging, everything they do, they seem to be doing a really good job. This intake right here, we still have to adjust it. Still have to do a couple more things down here. We'll deal with that when it's time. So next time, I think we're gonna go ahead and start messing with this right here. Kind of just finalize it and get that set up so we can go ahead and just move on from this. I don't think we could finalize this yet until we get the bumper on and make sure that it's going to clear like the wheel and it's not going to interfere with anything else. So yeah, we're one step closer. I think we're getting closer to like wiring and all that stuff, which will be super easy. We do have a harness, a brand new harness for this. We're not going to be reusing the old one. I'll shut up already, guys. I'm gonna head home. I think this might be the end of this video. It might not. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to edit this, but if it is, I want to thank you guys for supporting, watching the channel, leaving comments, because I think that's what helps the channel the most, when you guys leave comments. I'm really liking how this car is turning out, and I'm really grateful for that. Today's Saturday for me. Tomorrow, I don't think I'll be back over here. I'm gonna chill out. I've been working really hard on these videos, editing, and also trying to film everything for you guys, so that in the future, even though I don't really notice the channel growing at all, I don't really see the channel being shared or anything, so I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen, but in the future, I'm sure somebody can use these videos and find them helpful. I'm out of here. Everyone be safe, take care. I'll catch you on the next one.